All right, I'm back. It's Kiki Strickland from Friendship Mixers at friendshipmixers.com. We're talking about toxic friendships, friendships that may be a little unhealthy for you or uncomfortable or hurtful in some way. You've decided that you wanted to talk to the person about it, and I gave you some tips on that. Now we're at the point where you have talk to the person and you didn't get the response that you needed, or you've decided that this is no longer working for you, but you're not ready to totally cut the person off, totally leave the friendship. So, what are your options? And I'm going to talk about a couple of those. So, I mentioned in previous videos that you can set boundaries for the friendship. You can also reduce the contact that you're having, and you can take a break. So those are three different ways. Let's talk about the first one, setting boundaries. So when you set a boundary, you've decided in your mind, if the person does this, I'm going to do this. So that boundary may be, if the person continues to drink too much while we're out, my boundary for that, the boundary may be after 4 drinks, after 3 drinks. Once she gets to that fourth drink, I am going to leave. So I'm not going to allow her to go past my boundaries. I'm only going to have 1 drink. If she continues to try to force drinks on me or to try to encourage me to have as many as she's having, what I'm going to do is say good night. So that is a boundary that you've established in your own mind. And you could even tell the other person, I'm only having 1 drink. If you try to get me to drink more than that, I'm going to say good night. You can say it in a pleasant way, but you can let it be known. Or your boundaries can be just personal to you. It's something that you know in your own mind that you haven't let other people know. But you know, once this person does XYZ, I'm going to do XYZ as well, or I'm going to do this if they do this. So you want to have your boundaries set and you want to know what your boundaries are. I can only take so much. A boundary is something that is set in place. So you can have boundaries on different types of activities, different types of behaviors, even different types of discussions. Like if she's going to go off into this tangent where I don't really think she should be going, this is what I'm going to do. So I have this boundary. All right. Reduce contact with the person. If you've decided you're going to stay in the relationship with him, with her, but you've decided that you just don't have the capacity to take everything that's been happening. So I will do maybe just this. I'll reduce my contact with her. Maybe I'll only see her in the group setting. I don't want to have anything to do with her one-on-one right now. If we're all going to be going, then I will go. So I'm reducing my contact with her. Or if you are going to see her one-on-one, you've reduced it to maybe just an hour. You used to spend several hours or maybe a whole day with her shopping and going to lunch and doing all this stuff. But now you're going to reduce it to just 1 hour every 2 weeks. Or maybe when she calls you, you're only going to chat for about 15 minutes instead of as long as she wants to chat. So reduce your time, reduce your contact with the person. The last one is taking a break. You can let the person know, I have a lot going on at the moment. I won't be able to stay in touch for a few weeks. This lets them know they're not going to be able to reach you anytime soon. You said a few weeks. That means don't expect to hear from me tomorrow, next weekend, even the weekend after that. So you're taking a break. You're allowing some time to pass. You've said it in a nice way. You're not saying, I don't like you. I don't know what's going on. I need some space. You're just saying, I'm going to be busy for, a couple of weeks or a month or so. Check back with me in the summertime and I'll be ready to hang out again. So that's an easy, quick way and nice way without having a fight about it to let the person know that you're going to be on break. You're taking a sabbatical from them. They don't know it, but it's giving you the time to do what you need to do. You're evaluating how you want to proceed, and that is valid. This is your health. This is your life. You have created for you the way you want it to go. And if this person is not conducive to your positive, happy, productive life, then these are things that you might just have to do if you're not ready to cut them off. It's okay to actually decide not to be friends with someone. And I know sometimes you feel like you're being mean, or sometimes you feel like that's not something you should do, that if you were a friend of that person, you should always be a friend of that person. But no, that's not the case. If you are not on the same path, if you are not comfortable with this person, if you feel like it's unhealthy, and if it's toxic, if it's hurtful, if it's negative, it's okay to say, you know, we had a great run, but it's time to move on. Don't feel bad for doing that. You are saving yourself a lot of turmoil and pain, and that kind of stuff affects your health. If you're in a relationship that's toxic and rocky and causing you sleepless nights and to have headaches, and you know, our relationships really can take a toll on our bodies. So this is you being good to yourself and keeping yourself healthy. So again, the 3 things that I just covered is setting boundaries, reducing contact, taking a break. Come back for more, and check out our website at friendshipmixers.com, where ladies get together to talk about friendship issues once a month. Thank you, and see you in the next video.